Prior to becoming Lieutenant Governor of Guam, Joshua Tenorio was the administrator of the courts for the judiciary of Guam and made efforts on getting clients into treatment programs. After seeing a rise in drug crimes and defendants coming through the courts, he knew something had to be done. When speaking on the link, Tenorio says that on Wednesdays, he meets with representatives from the Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness and the Department of Youth Affairs. The topic? The need to expand substance abuse programs and identify a facility for recovery.
There's some additional work that we're doing, couple fronts. We just identified some CIP money for behavioral health to do a permanent structure to add on for their substance abuse treatment and counseling. And then we'd also have plans to expand the number of beds.
He adds that GURA has already provided funding for additional beds for Salvation Army's Women in Recovery with Families, which Tenorio says fills a huge gap.
There's so many women that are motivated to recover, lead a life of recovery, but reunify with their families and their children. And there hasn't been a facility that's been able to be there for the women that come out of the programming and then work to reintegrate them with the kids.
The lieutenant governor says that groundbreaking for the women's facility was supposed to happen before the lockdown, adding that all the contracts are in place. Along with the construction of that facility, there is another thing he's looking forward to.
The additional inpatient for men that we're working on a plan and some funding streams for.
With September being Recovery and Suicide Prevention Month, he acknowledges that there may be some who are struggling with dependency, and he offers this advice.
Part of it is us observing things in our families. When you see people withdrawn, if you start seeing a radical behavior change, and you try and make an effort to reach out to them, sometimes the ones that are addicted are not ready to talk about it. But I just would say, whenever you can, don't give up on people.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jonah Charfris.